We get an all-LED split headlights and aggressive look similar to that of its elder sibling FZ25. With FZS version 3.0, we now have a standard single-channel Bosch anti-lock braking system which prevents skidding upon sudden braking. There is chrome bezeled tank shrouds on either side of the fuel tank, which adds to the overall sporty look of the bike. Looking at the negative LCD instrument cluster, we have a digital speedometer, tachometer, ABS and engine triple light, fuel gauge that are constantly displayed, while odometer, trip meter and clock can be selected for display. There is an engine coil switch at the right side of the handle, and on the left we have a high-end low beam and turn signal switch and horn. The main change in this bike is it's in the tank extension. We now have a 12.8 liter fuel tank versus 12 and a single piece 2-level seat which is wider, larger and thicker. This is an aluminum grab rail whose design and color blends perfectly with the rear of the bike. And we have a slight change in the tail light, not much. A flexible and stylish mudguard covering the wide tire of the rear. And a disc brake, the rear disc brake, and an advanced midship muffler which is very lightweight. And there is a 7-step adjustable monocross swing arm suspension for a better shock absorbing experience. This bike is powered by a 149cc fuel injected engine which can produce a maximum power of 13.2 HP at 8000 RPM and a maximum torque of 12.8 Nm at 6000 RPM. Then there is a FZS sticker towards the side. By the way, this is the least powerful engine in the 150cc segment. If we talk about Pulsar, it can produce a maximum power of 14 HP at 8000 RPM and a maximum torque of 13.4 Nm at 6000 RPM. While in case of Hero Extreme Sports, the maximum power of 15.62 bhp at 8500 RPM and a maximum torque of 13.5 Nm at 7000 RPM. By the way, the air vent that you just looked is not for real, it's just a cosmetic change to add to the overall sporty look of the bike. At the rear, we have a 140mm wide rear tire that adds more friction, that brings more stability and balance to the overall biking experience. On the front, we have a telescopic suspension with 41mm forks and a 100mm wide tire. This bike is stylish from every angle, flamboyant and muscular. It's in fact one of the best looking sporty bike in the 150cc segment. Talking about the ride quality, the shock absorbers were doing a commendable job in the rough terrains like this. There were minimal jerks when riding with Pillion Rider. I was impressed. There were slightly harder gear shifts, but I guess it will improve over time. This bike comes with just one channel ABS, mostly because of cost-cutting purposes. It comes in handy especially during rainy season and in situations like abrupt halting. The ABS uniformly releases brake pressure so that the tire keeps spinning at regular intervals. Therefore, the tires do not lock themselves, hence skidding is a very minimalist possibility. Handling of this bike is great because of the grippy tires. The same wheelbase at 1330mm like its predecessor, the same 790mm seat height. The ground clearance is improved, it is now 160mm instead of 165. The weight has also been gained by 4 kg because of ABS, it's now 137 kgs. The handle power has also been changed to a little upright position. Because of the fuel-injected bike, there is no kickstart. There is a feature called F-Trip that records your trip reading while on reserve mode, as you don't get to switch between on and reserve mode in fuel-injected bikes. I've been riding an Access 125, Discover 125 and Star City Plus 110, which are quite lightweight. Looking from that perspective and background, it is exciting to ride this 150cc bike. Exhaust note and engine refinement are something which I love. The bike balances itself very well. However, after about 10 minutes of riding, I had a back pain and wrist pain, so I was surprised. That mostly may have to do with the posture and handle grip pressure. Contrary to what is being claimed, it is not an upright seating posture for a guy with a height of 5'6" like me. I guess eventually my body will get adjusted to the bike, but yeah, the initial riding experience has not been that comfortable to me, not to the Pillion Rider, whose seating and footrest position do not seem to be designed ergonomically. It is more of a style than comfort, form over function. If comfort was a priority, the back seat should rest parallel to the ground. a tilted seating position can never be comfortable for a pillion rider in the long run. So that's it guys, that was my review about FZS version 3.0. Until I catch you in the next one, stay blessed, stay tuned, bye bye.